happening in the kitchen right about now because Massimo Capra is here with a spaghetti with crab. But you know
Yes.
what? When I say spaghetti with crab, take a look at it. That looks, I mean, the title doesn't do it justice.
No.
That looks amazing.
Well, it's a modern interpretation, right? I mean, you still have the cream, you still have the crab, and you have the beautiful dill and the fresh herbs and the salmon roe and all that, and obviously great Canadian snow crab. I mean,
Yes.
that is sweet, delicious.
Yeah.
Right? But we make it in a different way. No longer we use those heavy cream sauces, right? So I mean,
You
it's
don't
still
need them
very
for
delicate.
flavor. There's so many other things you can put in for flavor,
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Well, wine is one thing. And
Wine's
then
always good. Yes.
A little bit of the water, the pasta water, maybe a little bit of a, what do you call it, a vegetable stock, I
Yeah.
mean, you can lighten that up. Because cream sauces, I mean, they tend to be very thick, heavy, cloying.
Yeah.
I mean, really grease up your palate is not good, right?
Yeah,
I
they
mean, you
take
wanna
over everything.
Yeah, but then again, it's a flavor that you really, really like and you enjoy. I mean, everybody enjoys a cream sauce.
Yes.
Right? I mean, it's like a cream of chicken soup. Ooh,
I know.
my favorite.
It's
you
just
know?
there's a richness to it.
There is a richness to it, but you work it a little bit, you just balance it out, and everything works out very well.
Okay,
Make
so
it a lot lighter. So
what
we
did you
have,
start with
okay,
here?
I started off with a little sofrito. Now, sofrito is very simple. It's celery, onion, and carrots, okay, and beautiful, nice amount of garlic. And I love a lot of garlic,
Me
so I
too.
slice the garlic very thin like that because I want to, every once in a while in the spaghetti, when you twirl them, you get a little crunch.
Yeah.
But celery, onion, and carrots, right here. Just a nice sofrito, nicely super, super fine because you want it to almost disappear.
Okay.
You don't want to see it, you don't want to taste it. Then a little touch of butter, a touch of oil, and you cook it down. You cook it down, you add a little pepper, okay, just like that. And then the first thing that we put in is our wine.
Yeah.
Just like that. And the reason I started it up is otherwise it would be about
No,
8-10 minutes and
you're
we don't
smart
have
to
time,
do that,
right?
yeah.
So now we evaporate the alcohol, we evaporate all of the acidity from the wine, and then we can add our cream because we do not want to have the cream reduced too much, and you want a little bit of the moisture still from the wine.
Okay.
And is going to cook all together. We don't want to cook the crab yet because the crab is already pre-cooked.
Yes.
Okay, and this generally comes frozen. You can just break it up into what there are large chunks, and when you boil it a little bit, what happens is it just firms up a little again, right?
Okay.
So you don't want to kill it.
You're putting that in almost
Yes.
like near the end.
Absolutely at the end, and this is almost ready. So I'm going to take it down a notch here. How do I do it? All right.
So we're going to go
yeah,
with that
yeah,
one.
You got to select.
You want
them.
it 4?
4. 4 will do.
Okay.
4 will do. So now we add our crab, and we let it simmer a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little
I like
bit.
the big chunks.
I
Those
love
are the
it.
special parts.
I'm actually putting a little bit of the broth
Yeah.
because I want that. Yeah, let me put it all. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Then we boil the pasta water. We have salted pasta water. We will put in the spaghetti. It takes about 4 minutes to cook. So I pre-cooked these ones here.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm just gonna reheat them a touch so that they will get better in the sauce.
Okay.
I'm adding a little bit of the greens as well because I want the greens to be cooked. I have parsley, I have dill, I have green onions, and I'm adding as much as I like to taste.
Yeah, a
it's
good
not, there's
generous
no,
amount.
Exactly, there's no real set amount.
Okay.
Now, put the pasta in.
I like how you're always doing, I mean, often your recipes end up being minimal with the dishwashing. Have I mentioned that's what I like about you a lot?
You know why? Because I have to do the dishes too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
So
at home,
think about that.
You
I
don't
like
know-
you think about that.
you don't always cook in a restaurant, right?
Right.
So now you have to just simmer it down so that when you see the cream just bind into the spaghetti,
Yeah.
that's all you need to do. And it takes just a second, right? Then you prepare your plate, right?
So you're saying
bring
you
it
don't want to
forward.
keep it on this, like in this stage
No.
for too long.
No,
Right.
absolutely. But you will see that it evaporates really, really fast and it becomes very creamy. Now,
Okay.
you want the pasta to be slightly liquid. You don't want it dense, super dense. Otherwise, you're going to end up cutting it with a fork and knife. Because cream, that's what it does, right? But you have all the flavors. You don't need to overthink it. And that's what most people at home tend to do, right? I mean,
Right.
now in this pasta here, I know in Italy we don't do that, but me, I would actually say, yeah, go nuts with the cheese.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful thing, and this is nice and moist and delicate, and it's a beautiful pasta to have. with, guess what?
Which
caviar,
cheese?
salmon caviar. No, well, cheese, up to you. I would always put a little Parmigiano. What the
You
hell, why
would,
not?
huh?
I mean, it's crab. It takes it. It can take it. It can live with it.
I know, some people
Yeah.
are very picky about that, though.
Oh, the Italians, they hate cheese on seafood. I
Yeah,
don't
they're like,
care.
they're like, it's wrong, right?
Yeah, and in
But you're
some,
okay
in
with
some
it.
ways, yes. But you know, when you're talking scallops, salmon, you're talking something with cream. I mean,
Sometimes it's
why
right.
not? And I love
What
that.
are you putting on there?
This is salmon eggs.
That's what I thought.
You can
Are we
scramble
getting
egg
fancy
and then
with
put
the
salmon eggs
caviar?
on top. Oh
Okay.
my God, that would be nice. Yeah, this is available.
Wowzers.
Yeah, this is available in most supermarkets. I
Yeah.
mean, it's right there for
So
sale.
maybe I'm not sharing this with the kids then. No, you guys don't get the caviar part of it.
And
That's
then
for
you
mom
just
and
put
dad.
it there.
I
You can
love
enjoy
that.
that. Listen, that is a thing of beauty.
That
It's
is
so
beautiful.
delicate. And at the restaurant, this pasta is going crazy.
So I wanted to ask you if this
Yeah.
was at the restaurant, and I want to talk about this
100%.
restaurant. So you know
Sure.
Capra's Kitchen, he's been working on it for a while. Him and Rosa have been super busy. The big launch is happening, even though it
Tomorrow.
has been
Yeah,
launched.
yeah, yeah.
The big launch is
Yeah,
happening
yeah.
so that the whole community can be involved. Where's the restaurant located?
It's at 1834 Lakeshore Road West in Mississauga. It's
So
right
for
in the
those
heart
people
of
in British
Clarkson.
Columbia, that's
Yes,
just
that's,
outside of Toronto,
Yeah,
right?
you have to cross a couple of rivers to get there, but you know, it's 3 rivers away. You know,
Right.
yeah, that's right. But it's worth the drive, and actually, the community is receiving it, and actually they're applauding it, and I'm very happy for it.
Of course
so,
they
I mean,
are.
we've been very lucky. We've opened on the 10th of January, and we've been extremely busy.
Yes.
Extremely busy.
I am not surprised because you have quality food. So any community would be happy to have a Capra restaurant in their hood. So give it up for Massimo. You're doing amazing. Amazing.